tens of thousands of pro-choice demonstrators have taken to the streets of the Polish capital, Warsaw, for the 9th consecutive day. They're protesting against an impending ban on almost all abortions. Police used stun grenades to arrest around a dozen football hooligans who threw fireworks at the protesters. Tributes in Nice for the victims of Thursday's church attack. France's Interior Minister says the country is at war with Islamist ideology. Another man has been arrested following the knife attack at a church in the French city of Nice, in which 3 people died. 2 men are thought to have had contact with the 21-year-old Tunisian suspect, who was shot by police and remains in hospital. One of the 3 victims, Simone Barreto Silva, had lived in France for 30 years. The French government has warned that its citizens across the world are under threat. Prosecutors are treating the incident as an act of Islamist terrorism.
New Zealand has voted to legalise euthanasia. 2/3 of people voted to back the End of Life Choice Act in a referendum. It gives terminally ill people the opportunity to choose assisted dying if approved by 2 doctors. Meanwhile, in another vote to legalise the recreational use of marijuana, that was narrowly defeated. The consumer group Which is urging manufacturers and retailers to up their game on face coverings after lab tests revealed alarming differences in the effectiveness of reusable masks. Which found the best face masks were able to block more than 99% of potentially harmful particles, but the worst filtered out just 7%.
Let's take a look at the papers. National lockdown looms. So that's the headline for The Times. The paper says Boris Johnson is considering imposing nationwide restrictions from next week, following concerns that surging cases could overwhelm the NHS.
He had a heart even bigger than the gap in his teeth. That's Gary Lineker's tribute to footballer Nobby Stiles, who's died. He leads the front of the Daily Mirror with a picture of the World Cup winner dominating the page.
Actor Sophia Loren is on the front page of The Telegraph following her return to the silver screen after more than a decade. The 86-year-old is in a new film directed by her son and says she could work 20 hours a day.
Of course, all eyes on the US election, just 3 days to go. And online, the Miami Herald carries a photograph of postal workers sorting carts of absentee ballots in the swing state of Florida. Very important votes there being cast. More than 85 million Americans have already cast their vote ahead of Tuesday's presidential election.
You got some stuff on the inside? Mine's all about size.
Go on. It's the wave. I did see the picture of the wave.
Well, yeah, I've got 2 things that are big. So this is a monster wave. This is Andrew Cotton. Used to work as a plumber, and now he's a professional surfer from Devon. He's 42. He was filmed this week at Nazaré on Portugal's Silver Coast. And this wave, let me see, he reckons it's the fastest he's ever ridden a wave. 74 kilometres per hour, 46 miles per hour. Is what he's recorded before. But he reckons when he was riding this wave, he was riding it at up to 80 kilometres
It's so
an hour.
terrifying. You see in that picture this tiny person and the bulk of water
huge.
looming behind.
And my other big thing to bring you is a giant spider. It was extinct. I suppose I should have warned people.
It's
if
extinct,
you have,
right? It doesn't exist.
Well,
does it exist?
Well, it does. It was thought to be extinct in the UK for 27 years, and it's been rediscovered at an army training centre. It's the great fox spider. It's on a wildlife red list as critically endangered, last seen in 1993. Anyway, Mike Waite, who's an arachnid expert from Surrey Wildlife Trust, has found it. So
Looks like
it's
got a little
around.
smiley
It's
face
beautiful.
on it, though.
I think it's absolutely. They grow up to 2 inches in diameter. They're ground-dwelling and nocturnal.
You know that I keep a very sharp eye on fashion trends. It's very much my thing, and I'm. A lot of people would be interested in this one, which is that here's the thing going into the next season. What's the next season? What is it? Autumn?
No, we've already done autumn.
Oh,
winter.
this is probably looking at spring next year. If you're thinking about it already, go. I think it's probably gentlemen as well. I don't know. Blazers and a baseball cap. Baseball cap and blazers. That's the thing to go for. By all account, one of the outfits here is. It's called a Ladies Who Lunch lemon yellow boucle jacket with gold buttons. paired with distressed blue jeans, and then the baseball cap on the top is the... That's the thing, okay?
Can I just say, right, our cameraman and our floor manager are literally crying with laughter at you describing this. And this being what you think is to discuss this morning. In terms of baseball, the thing with baseball caps, there is this debate in my head, anyway, of how a baseball cap should fit, because you have the ones that are really big, perhaps to you know, fit or house bigger hair, and then ones that are really tight. I personally would go for a smaller baseball cap. I don't know what you'd go for.
Well, I know that age should have no part in what fashion you go for, but I think there is a certain age where a baseball cap... Do you know what I mean? I just do think that.
What age would you
No,
go?
I'm literally not going to put an age on it. I'm just putting that thought out there, because sometimes I just think, no.
Loads of people love wearing them.
Good.
Publicly.
And they'll be bang on fashion. Pop a blazer on, lemon yellow, very good. Take note.